We had our hands on something really special, but I don't think we could ever have imagined it would have been received as well as it has been. So thank you so much.
We are just incredibly grateful that you guys are here for it.
Thank you to everybody for supporting this movie. I got to show up with these guys and have a beautiful experience. Andrew, we have something to tell you.
What? Important to both of us that you know this, okay? We love you.
About time. I've been waiting months. I've been waiting months since that day in Atlanta.
I had it in here.
It took every part of me not to say that.
This was worth the wait, and I will wait for you guys for centuries.
3 times 1.
What is it? That's a magic number.
So I just got out of Spider-Man No Way Home, the super or extended cut. I gotta say, man, it felt like I was back in the theater for the first time seeing this movie again. I know a lot of you are going to say, well, you know, it wasn't a big extended cut. It was like maybe like 10 or 11 minutes. I honestly think it was a bit more. They changed some scenes to make some of the things they threw back in there that were cut to fit the story overall. Like, the only like gripe I had about the Spider-Man No Way Home, I felt like the first act between when, you know, the reveal of Peter Parker being Spider-Man leading all the way up to the Doc Ock scene, that it was kind of like cut and paste, you know, fast paced a little bit too much. But man, did this extended cut really slow that down, but in a good way. I kind of wish they kept it in the film. Like, there's a part in the film where Betty, she interviews, because they said that they filmed like a bunch of interviews, that she went around and interviewed everybody connected to Peter Parker, and they cut that and actually used it for a promotional marketing tool to make a TikTok account called the Daily Bugle, and they showed videos of that. So that was pretty cool to see they actually put that into the film. Like the whole high school scene when Peter Parker, MJ, and Ned go there for the first time after the whole events of the reveal of Peter Parker, and actually played out a bit more. And I actually wish they kept that. And man, I mean, there were some other parts, little small parts they kind of added in or cut and replaced it in. But there was this one part of the film which I thought was glorious, is the whole conversation between all the Peters on the Statue of Liberty, which was beautiful. So Matthew Murdock shows up again with Happy. He's being a lawyer for Happy. They set that up in the first scene when Matthew Murdock showed up. So the reason why I wish they kept that scene with Matthew Murdock and Happy is because in that scene where Matthew's trying to defend Happy, his tablet pops up of his camera at home showing all the villains go by in the actual film, which we see in the original cut. But Happy's like reacting to it, and Matt's like, "Hey, you gotta stop sweating. It's looking bad, man." But the way, even that, how Matt said it, it felt like I was watching the Daredevil show all over again, which gets me excited for the future episode for She-Hulk, for Matthew Murdock, and also Daredevil Born Again. Overall, man, this was a great experience. It felt like I was watching the film all over again for the first time, and I just loved it, man. Now, stick around at the end of the credit scene, because there is a new credit scene, which is pretty cool. Please go see this. 8.9 out of 10 for me.